Hey, what's going on? It's your man Sean, Hubbard Wrestling Weekly, Clash of the Podcast. Super impromptu edition of Hubbard Wrestling Weekly is going to be real quick. Most of you guys won't see this until probably after the fact. I am reacting directly to CM Punk's return to Raw tonight on November 27th, 2023. Um, we talked a lot about this, myself and Conrad, on Clash of the Podcast on the Everything Pro Wrestling channel. So 90% of what I have to say you can find over there on demand. But I just want to give you my unadulterated live opinions of what took place tonight. I'm so blown away by what I saw in that very limited promo that CM Punk just did. CM Punk just came back and he made his long-awaited debut from Saturday. He made his debut on Raw tonight and talked to the world for about 7 minutes about his plans moving forward in WWE. I anticipated a little bit of pandering to the crowd. I have no problem with that. I anticipated some commentary about being the best in the world. No problem with that. But I have some significant problems with what some of the things he had to say. Now, let me start by saying I am a big fan of CM Punk as a performer. I think that he is one of the best in the world. There's no question about that. I would never take that away from him. That being said, I think there's some serious holes in his story that he told tonight on Raw. First of all, the promo wasn't that great. But, under the time constraints of 11 o'clock being the cutoff point on the East Coast, they had to wrap it up, so no problem. It is what it is. CM Punk just told the world that there are people scared of him in WWE. Scared of him. And that he's the best in the world, and I understand what it means to be afraid. I get it. I would be afraid if I were you, or whatever he said. Clearly, he's talking about Seth Rollins. B-Boy Skyline in the building. I appreciate you, man. Yo, very, very impromptu podcast tonight, bro. I just threw this together last minute. I really appreciate you being here, B-Boy Skyline. God bless you. Thank you for staying up late. I'm just going to talk to you guys for a couple minutes. And I agree. The CM Punk promo on Rampage was better. But here's my thing. People are scared of CM Punk. Is that what he said? People are scared. Conrad, my brother, from Clash of the Podcast every Monday night. We just wrapped up. Make sure you check it out on the EPW channel. Appreciate you, man. Crystal, my sister, nothing but love for you. Thank you for staying up late with me. I just threw this together 5 minutes ago. I just had to give my response to what I saw on Raw tonight. So people are scared of CM Punk, right? That's what he's saying. People are scared of CM Punk. I just want to let you guys know that if I were you, I'd be scared too, or I understand why you're afraid, or I'm afraid, or you would be afraid, or nobody's afraid of you, Phil. This is what puts me in a position to this is what puts me in a position to come across like I'm a CM Punk hater when I'm really not. I like CM Punk. I think CM Punk. Yo, big shout out to Guy Will Gamble. My brother, appreciate you. Didn't watch Raw yet, but I'm planning to watch on Hulu version tomorrow. Yes, sir. You'll see what I'm talking about this promo when you check out the show. Guy Will Gamble. Appreciate you, my G. How dare you come on to Seth Rollins' show? That's what I said it. Come on to Seth Rollins' show and talk about being afraid. No doubt. Yo, Dark Elite Area, I appreciate you. Kayfabe, they're afraid because he's the best in the world. I feel you. And I appreciate what you're trying to say about it being kayfabe. But even if it was kayfabe, even if that was a contrived promo, which it probably was, from a creative standpoint, so Seth Rollins is afraid of CM Punk? That's what we're saying. We're saying Seth Rollins is afraid of CM Punk. Seth Rollins has carried this company on his back. While Roman Reigns, I don't want to talk bad about Roman Reigns because there's been rumors about the fact that Roman Reigns has been away because he's trying to make sure he preserves his body with the cancer. So God bless him. I hope that's not the case. But if it is the case, I would never sit up here and talk about him in a negative way. He's taking his time off. It is what it is. But for you to sit up here while Roman Reigns has been away, yo, Vinny, God bless you, Vinny. Vinny, I'm getting into it, bro. Vinny, oh my God, you're hitting the nail right on the head. I'm about to jump into that in about 5 minutes, bro. Just stay tuned. I promise I'm not going to keep y'all up too late. I promise. Guy will gamble. Ric Flair would never come on the Macho Man show with that kind of. Come on, bro. Thank you. I thought it was just me, bro. All right, let me stay calm. Let me stay calm. All right. So CM Punk, after being gone for 10 years, almost. I thought it was like 9, 8.5, 9, but whatever. Almost 10 years, his words. Comes back and tells the world in his first promo, I understand why you're afraid of me. And we all know the point was going towards Seth Rollins because there's nobody else, who he could have been talking about. Seth Rollins, in Roman Reigns' absence, has carried the WWE on his back. I know some people might say Cody. How dare you, bro? This is what I'm about to say before I give shout-outs to the chat. This is why I come across, or some people think I come across as a CM Punk hater. I'm going on record right here on my show, just like I went and said it on our show, me and Conrad's show earlier tonight. I am a big fan of CM Punk. I am a big fan of CM Punk. But I'm not going to be a fan to the point where I stop telling the truth. That promo tonight, first of all, it was not that good. Second of all, it was disrespectful. It was disrespectful, bro. Seth Rollins, the man who has carried this company on his back. So what you're going to come into the gate and not even be humble with it, bro? And then to what Vinny was just talking about, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I'm home. You're home. So you're home. You're so happy to be home. The company that you ran into the ground every chance you got for the past 10 years. Again, I think it's more like 8.5 years, but for the past almost 10 years, the same company that you said that Triple H was an idiot, that Vince was an idiot, that Stephanie was stupid, that the whole company's going to hell in a handbasket. Are you serious right now? And I see you, my brother Conrad. You're saying that Punk's promo gave things for Seth to talk about and use against him. He disrespected him on purpose for the reactions. I get what you're trying to say. Even from a creative standpoint, I think that was wrong. If Seth wanted the proper way it should have went, Vinny says, I thought he left professional wrestling when he left ROH in 2005. I guess not. No, I don't think that was the case, Vinny. But I hear what you're saying. That promo, you don't, the way it should have been, and correct me if I'm wrong, the way it should have been was that he should have come in. It should have been either he got interrupted by Seth or next week Seth called him out. But for CM Punk, he's scared. And back to the main focus here. He's home. I'm so happy to be home. You're about to make me cuss, man. Are you serious? That's the corniest crap I've ever heard. After all the stuff that has gone on, after all the stuff that has gone on in the past decade, you're happy to be home? Who do you think you're fooling, bruh? That was the most disingenuous, corny crap I have ever heard from a guy who I consider to be one of the best promos in the industry. The dude is top 5 in the industry, bro. How dare you sit up here and say that you're glad to be home? You said WWE was a Mickey Mouse operation, bruh. You said the medical staff, as my tag team partner Conrad pointed out, you said that the medical staff messed you up. You said that WWE, which is true, mistreated Naomi and Monet. But you're happy to be home? How hypocritical can you be? Even if it was something that was written for him, which I doubt anybody writes CM Punk's promos. But let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just play advocate. Not going to play devil's advocate. I don't believe in that. But let's just play stupid person's advocate and say that somebody wrote that for CM Punk. You're CM Punk. You're making your long-awaited return to Monday Night Raw, and you're going to let somebody go out there and tell you to tell Seth Rollins indirectly that he's scared of you, and then you're going to say, I'm happy to be home? Home? You hated WWE, so you say, for the past decade, and you're happy to be home? Yo, I keep prefacing this by saying that I'm a fan because I need you to understand. I'm not angry at Phil Brooks. I'm not angry at CM Punk. I'm disappointed in CM Punk. I'm disappointed in Phil Brooks. Of all the ways to come back, after all the stuff, let's get into some of these comments. Conrad has some insight. He says, he's sprinkling stuff. It's like Cena and Rock in 20 at WrestleMania. I guess, bro. It's showing he's a hypocrite. Like, that's facts. Dark Elite Eric, appreciate you, man. Said Seth is going to jump on that home line and take a dig at AEW. Probably right, I bet. Dark Elite Eric also says it's probably a new medical staff. Well, no, 100%. There's no question. It's probably all new people there now. But I'm talking about just the way the structure of the way things were in 2014. Yes, it's probably a whole new staff, but you talked about this company like they were dogs, bro. And now you're happy to be home? Give me a break. Vinny says anything to secure that wrestling. Well said, my brother. Well said. Eric says again, he talked to Triple H on the phone for an hour and they were hashing stuff out. I'm sure they did, bro. People evolve in situation. You know what, man? I'm going to be real with you. A man is still I don't know if a man is still there, I believe. Okay. I want to talk about what Dark Eric said. People evolve in situations. You know what? That's true. Let's talk about that for a couple minutes. I'm going to let you guys go. Yes, situations change. People change. The evolution does happen. But Dark Elite Eric. Thank you, Conrad. He's a doctor. Appreciate you. Dark Elite Eric. I'm happy to be home. Even the biggest CM Punk fan in the world would think that came across corny, considering all the things. Thank you, Conrad. All the things, including suing them. Now, look, I had my reservations about him coming back to WWE. I made that clear. Clash of the Podcast, 605 every Monday night, Everything Pro Wrestling channel. But I said on our broadcast earlier, I was like, as long as he doesn't do something corny, like say, I'm happy to be home, and he gets on that microphone in front of 15,000 people and probably 1 million people watching at home on the highest anticipated Monday Night Raw in years, because he is CM Punk and he is awesome, not going to lie about that, and you have the nerve to put that microphone up to your mouth and say, I'm happy to be home. Like, we're supposed to forget everything that's happened up to this point? You acted like WWE was like hell for you, bruh. You talked about how you were manipulated, lied to, mistreated for years. Got on the competitors' TV show and talked about WWE, saying that they're stupid and they have paid all for four, extravaganzas, talking to MJF. Bruh. I can't believe it. To me, that's a sellout promo. That's a straight Punk and I don't mean Punk in a nice way. I mean Punk as in soft promo, to come on national TV and you're happy to be home. Even the fans didn't really react that well to that. They kind of gave like kind of a polite clap. But if you notice when he said that, they did not go crazy. Because probably half of them were like me, like, what did you just say? You're happy to be what? Yo, I really hope, let's get to, oh my God. I can't even, Vinny, dude's whole gimmick was being anti-establishment, anti-WWE. Now he's home. Exactly. This is going back to your ex as a I love it. Vinny, you're good with it, bro. And obviously, Conrad, appreciate you, my brother, letting us know that Punk sued WWE and won. Bro, I'm going to keep it brief, man. This is not going to be a long video. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to call y'all out by name because y'all staying up late for me means the world to me. Obviously, B-Boy Skyline started it off. Appreciate you, my tag team partner, Conrad. Crystal, appreciate you, my sister, Guy Will Gamble. Dark Elite, Eric, keep coming back. Eric, we appreciate you, man. Guy Will Gamble again. Vinny in the building. Appreciate you, Vinny. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you so much. Listen, guys, all I'm saying is this, man. I hope, just like I said on Clash of the Podcast earlier, I hope this CM Punk thing works out, bro. I really, really do. I really, really do. But oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, Guy Will Gamble, thank you, bro. To be happy to be home is not, come on, bro. Wait till you see it, bro. I'm happy to be home. This dude, the same thing I said, Conrad's my witness, the same thing I said on our show earlier today. I was like, you know what? As long as he doesn't go out there and say, I'm happy to be home. And he does exactly that. He does exactly that. I'm getting off this thing. I want to thank you guys again for showing up late with me right here on this very impromptu edition of Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. I hope it works out for CM Punk. I'm going to go on the record again, even though y'all probably won't believe me. I like CM Punk. I just don't like this direction. I hope this works out. Wrestling's better with CM Punk in it, but my God, I'm happy to be home. God bless. Evil never prevails. 6:05 next Monday night, live on the EPW channel, Clash of the Podcast. I appreciate you taking this 15, 20 minutes with me. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. God bless. Evil never prevails. Stay encouraged. I'll talk to you next week.